Good morning, everyone. I know that Kevin has been the one that normally asks you these questions of the night, where he asks you a question, you guys tell us something about yourselves. But I have a question for you today. What did you want to be when you grew up, when you were like a kid? Like before you had to think realistically, before you knew about any limitations.
Sounds like you're talking to yourself in here when you're outside. I think this girl's talking to herself.
You have chocolate on your lip.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, you do. So yeah, what did you want to be? For example, when I was a kid, more than anything, I wanted to be like a treasure hunter slash archaeologist, like Indiana Jones. So, what did you want to be? Did you want to be an astronaut, a princess, did you want to be in the circus?
You have to participate with me. I always participate.
What did you want to be?
For what? You didn't ask me the question.
I said, what did you want to be when you grew up, when you were a kid, when they just, like, possibilities seemed endless?
Ooh. It was probably either between an actor or a musician. Or a professional baseball player.
Okay, that's good. So the reason I thought of this is because I was sweeping up this stuff and I felt like an archaeologist who's about to uncover something amazing. We just finished sanding and we're getting all the extra caulking off. We are moments away from shellacking.
Shellacking.
Now we have to do the little puzzle of putting all the knots back where they belong. Our knot jar.
Oh, and some of them are like cut in half, like I think.
Oh, there are two pieces?
I don't know. But look at this one that I just did. Pretty perfectly.
Spot on. We've begun shellacking. Can you guys tell the difference? We pretty much finished this wall.
Show one wall compared to
Here's without shellac. Here's with shellac. Just looks like slightly more finished. It might be kind of hard to tell on camera. It's not shiny, but it just looks conditioned.
Rich. It looks rich. I like that word.
I have not used shellac before, and I have to say, it smells way better than I thought it was going to smell.
I feel like I'm in a medieval Renaissance fair getting drunk off of mead right now.
It smells like a medieval drink. It smells like wine or like fermented fruit.
And a little bit of really fermented bug, because that's
I'm
what
really
shellac
tempted
is.
to drink it.
Look at how friggin' sweet this looks after it's been shellacked. Look at the richness in that wall. Looks gorgeous now. I can't even believe it. All the natural wood grain. It looks so pretty. Guys, I have to thank you guys for convincing us to not paint the walls white. There was so many comments that were like, no, don't paint those gorgeous walls. Like, they're so pretty. And now we have you to thank for these wonderful wood grain walls.
We got some leftover shellac, so Kev's doing our little redwood box in the front. As you can see, our flowers are dead. But we knew that was going to happen as soon as it got cold. So it'll probably be a few months before we put flowers in there again. I'm so tired I fell asleep in the tiny house again. But that must mean that I'm already comfortable in there. I fell asleep in the loft. So I'm already ready to officially sleep in there very soon.
Or you got drunk off of shellac. Alright guys, our last sugar maple is starting to turn colors. And it has a beautiful rust color, as you can tell.
Yep.
I like it a lot.
It's fall. It's fall over here in these parts.
Datev always wears my jacket when she goes outside. So, I decided to put on her jacket. What's up?
I just had an awesome smoked salmon salad that I made from the leftover, like, is it dried salmon? Or what's it called? Smoked salmon that I got Kevin for his birthday, Norwegian smoked salmon. It was so good. Forgot to film it. I just wolfed it down. But we're trying to pick out a movie to watch tonight.
You guys falling asleep to Tombstone?
Dessert? Delicious bowl. Oh, it's a berry cereal?
Yeah.
Surprise bonus berries? It's time for bed. I'm so pooped. I already fell asleep in the tiny oven today because I was so tired, so I'm definitely going to pass out right now. Tomorrow, we're putting the floor down, which is kind of the last step we need to do before we can spend the night in there. Obviously, we need to do more stuff before we can, like, really call it finished, but Okay, so we're gonna go to sleep. I think, yeah, tomorrow we're gonna work on the floor. Then Monday we're gonna work on moving out of our old place in Reno. And then we only have a couple more days before we leave for Boston. So we have a fun winter holiday season ahead of us. We just have a few things to do before we cross that finish line. Alright, I'm gonna go to sleep. I hope you guys have an awesome morning, afternoon, night, wherever you are in the whole world.
Got something to say.
What?
So, I read all of you guys' book recommendations. I thought a lot of the books looked interesting, like The Highlander, The Wheel of Time. Some people that said Redwall. I've been reading Redwall books since I was a kid, and I love Redwall books. So you guys were right on the spot. They describe food and parties and countryside really well. But there was a lot of people that said Stardust is an excellent book and that they love it. So I decided to go with my gut, and I got that book. And I'm excited to partake in these next adventures.
We ordered it online, so hopefully it comes in time before we have our plane ride so you can read it on the plane. Alright, we're going to bed. Have an awesome morning, afternoon, night, wherever you are in the whole world. We will see you tomorrow.
Oh, you can try, my girl, and hopefully you'll succeed. From the first time I saw you, I felt something. So go ahead and please believe me. I'll be fine in life just knowing you need me. Go chase your dreams, I'll find you in my sleep. And oh, carry me from the hard times. We will grieve, we will grieve. Oh, if we get stuck in ruts that we cannot beat, we will paint a better future to conceive. Cause I know, my love, if you're unhappy, I will die inside, so don't do that to me. Said I would die inside, so don't do that to me. Oh, I would die inside, so don't do that to me.